Not so nice to look at if you're a frog. Look at that, he's already been, one leg has been injured. But that's also why that heron immediately left the water. He knew that he's caught quite a big meal. Just going to wash the sand off it. Look at that. We tend to think that animals are stupid. Caught quite a big meal, immediately left the water so that it couldn't escape, just to make sure he got hold of it properly. Now he's got it by the head. Gave it a quick rinse and let's see. Wash it off again. It's quite a large bit of food there to just swallow. Typically herons just swallow their food pretty much whole. Let's watch it for a bit. This could be quite a challenge to the heron. Sorry to bring a bit of humor into this at the moment, but I'm sure most or many, maybe even all of you have seen the cartoon that was going around for years. I mean, I saw it the first time probably 10 years ago, and I've seen it many times since, where it's pretty much this setup. The heron with the frog on its beak, but the frog then uses its two forearms or its two front legs to choke the heron around the neck so that it can't swallow. And the caption reads, "Never give up." Whenever I see this scenario, that picture comes to mind. I'm sure it might be the same for some of you as well. I hope I'm not the only one that's seen that picture. But again, it's maybe a little bit harsh, but that's how it works. Tonight, or maybe tomorrow night, if we get some rain in the next day or two, there will be hundreds of frogs active here, many of them mating and laying eggs, thousands of eggs, hundreds of new frogs that hatch from them, and then that provides food again for some other animals. So what is a tragedy for the one? It's quite often a victory, a bit of a dramatic word, but a necessity maybe for another. Let's look at how quick that heron is, huh? Incredibly quick reflexes. Now obviously that is something you'd expect. Any bird that can use its beak, sharp pair of sort of pincers at the tip of it, catch a fish in the water needs to be quick, but very, very fast reflexes. Mostly from that neck as well. You can see how that neck coils up, literally giving it a lot of kinetic energy when it does decide to snap at something. Sorry, I'm thinking of the whole patience thing again. I can imagine if a heron has the patience to stand dead still for minutes at end, and sometimes take maybe an hour or two to actually catch something, then of course it's also going to have the patience to eat it at its own leisurely pace. So we'll give it another few seconds, and then we might actually move along. Might be another while before this frog is actually dinner. It could also be doing, and unfortunately it's difficult to see what species of frog this is, but some of the frogs and some of the toad species out here, they do have mildly poisonous, or if not poisonous, at least like an irritating substance that they can release through the skin. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Swallowed that one go. You can actually see the neck thickening. So it might also be that this heron was just rinsing that frog quite a lot to get rid of some of those secretions that they can release through the skin. See, they're taking a little bit of a drink of water as well, so that might be what it was doing as well. But yeah, that's a good meal. That's the equivalent of 2 cheeseburgers.